Hey, beautiful seeker, welcome to the existential shift. This will be in all signs, all 13 signs, because I include Ophiuchus for the month of September. I'll be working with tarot, specifically the spellcaster's tarot this time. Welcome to the existential shift. If you're new, my name is Morgainne. Thank you for joining. Thank you to all my seekers for joining. I want to give a shout out to my channel members. Thank you for your ongoing monetary support of my work and of the shift. Your contribution is incredible, and may your generosity return to you 1,000 folds. Golden Ratio tier membership gives you all tarot masterclass, all 90 plus pre-recorded classes to teach you how to become a catalyst Tarochi, a master tarot reader. And it also includes all the sequels that I upload for the tarot scopes and all of the karmic shift and liberation. There are different tiers. You can choose what you want to have available for you, as low as $199. That includes reciprocity, energetic karmic reciprocity for my work, for your participation. Thank you. Okay, if you feel inclined to timestamp the readings, that would be fantastic, and thank you in advance. And let's just do it. Say hello to me either in the chat or in the comment section, depending on when you're watching this. If you're live, feel free to tell me, actually, regardless if you're live or not, feel free to tell me where you're tuning in from. I always love knowing what your sign is, so I know who's in the room. Okay, that was a lot of chatter. Let's focus. Let's grab a sip of tea. Oh, I chose medicinal tea, so more medicinal than it is tasty, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm going to start with Virgo and move through all the way to Leo, because Virgo, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And then to Leo, and then finish up with Ophiuchus. Okay? Let's clear the deck from its past questions and themes. We're just shuffling it. You're welcome to take a deep breath. Don't focus on anything in specific. Don't try to put intent into the cards. Just try to clear your mind. Be serene. And it's kind of land into your seat. Okay. September 2025 for all signs. Oh, I haven't used this deck in a while, so it's a little stiff. There we go. Let's do this again to break the ice. All right. Okay. Virgo. Sun, moon, rising. Happy birthday. What do we have in store for you in the month of September? I will also pull a message from the I-Ching for each sign. Just decided. So let's open it. Thank you, Virgo, for your patience. You've inspired me to do this. Your energy has inspired me to do this. So let's just put them here to be ready for you. Aren't they beautiful? And a little book here. We'll be reading from it. Okay. Virgo for September. First card out the Hierophant. I really love this deck. It's incredible. This is not the Hierophant that we know from the Rider-Waite. It's a Hierophant that is more, has the devil more incorporated in it. To every Hierophant, there's a devil. To every devil, there's a Hierophant. The truth versus lie axis. And in this deck, we get the more authoritarian aspect of the spiritual conduit, aka the religious figure. You see the whoop in his hand. You don't see his face, and they're bowing in submission. And I'm noticing suddenly she's hiding the moon behind her back, almost like she needs to hide her divine femininity. And the masculine is red with a diabolic tail, which symbolizes fear and submission. There is persecution here. There is oppression here to a certain degree. Guys, these are general readings, okay? So it can play out on a scale of levels, right? But it is the all-seeing eye. This energy knows what's going on. It's like no hiding from it kind of thing. And they get to determine yay or nay and how. And the bow here, it's like, do you have a choice? What is going on here? Watch my recent 13th element episode about the Zen master, the master, and the butterfly. How to recognize if you're in a cult. I feel like you could use the context and knowledge. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. So there's very much Taurian energy. Both these cards can represent Taurus, the divine feminine, soil, earth, something ancient, something stable, a sense of belonging. Some of you are just, with the difficulty, there's a sense of belonging and difficulty in letting go of that sense of security that it might give you. This relationship, this job, this organization, whatever it is that is coming through here. It's the choice, the timely choice between freedom and safety, which we should not have to choose between, right? We should have both. But here we are. There's something to do with property and ownership. Ownership. Six of Pentacles, more Taurus energy. You might be dealing with a Taurus, or the month of May might be coming through strongly. You're reliant on this energy for your safety, for your well-being, for your food, for your home. Maybe you're in a partnership that is belittling, restricting, but you stay there because you have a lot to lose and you're not sure you can have it for yourself. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers, a choice has to be made. A choice of a path. Is this the life you want to lead? That's yours to answer, not mine. Safety without freedom cannot build freedom, but freedom without safety can build safety. Knight of Cups. Something is released. A clog of some sort, a blockage, a restriction is being removed, released, and something becomes more fluid. during the month of September, and you have an opportunity to kind of have the best of both worlds somehow. But it will require fluidity. It will require sacrifice of some sort, Five of Cups. It will require compromise, stretching the boundaries of your understanding. There's the Lovers in the upright and the Five of Swords in the reverse. I love this. So you can't stay on the fence anymore. You gotta make a decision. You gotta choose a path. And the good news is that the choice presented to you gives you the opportunity for incredible joy, right? Something that is really in alignment with your higher self and with your dharma and with your purpose and with what is meant for you or made for you or built for you frequency-wise, energetically. We all have different types of natures. Soul DNA, right? However, an opportunity will come for you to make a really meaningful choice and choose a path. And not everything about it will be easy. It's gonna require some it's not gonna be a win-win situation. Let's just put it this way. Anything else about this for Virgo, please, for September? Someone is making a choice that could be you. The most recent tarot scope that I did for Virgo was I choose you. Someone who's choosing you. So I think the messages might be coming through strongly here, making it relevant for September. So you might want to watch that video. The High Priestess. And the Hierophant. There's another 13th element that I did comes through here, the difference between spiritual structure and spiritual dogma. In essence versus the matrix. So the High Priestess is coming through to remind you, you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge. You don't have to quite literally obey. There's something very, I mean, look at the imagery. I don't need to explain this to you, right? And it's like, look into your own wisdom, Virgo, not into the wisdom of the structure or of the society or the matrix or of the strict scripture, whatever it is that you follow, right? You have your own book of shadows. The High Priestess is the keeper of the wisdom, right? Not gatekeeper, not depriving it of others, just holding it sacred with an open hand, not opening the book for whoever asks and seeks. I think you're taking upon yourself to open the book to they who ask and seek. And you might have to sneak the key to the library in order to show them this book, because it's sealed somewhere or locked some way or somewhere. There is a gatekeeper who perceives themselves as the owner of the knowledge, of the sacred, of the medicine. Everyone deserves medicine and wisdom. It is not to be gatekept. Those days belong in the past. If the seeker is sincere, it will unveil to them. And if someone is forces their eyes shut, their eyes will be shut. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you for joining. Althea Petra, what is the deck? It's the Spellcaster's Tarot. Sandy, hi, you're a moderator. Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to moderate. I just did Virgo. If you want to help the chat knowing where we're at, every single sign, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Virgo, that's the message. I'm going to pull a I-Ching for you now before we move to Libra. So I-Ching for Virgo for the month of September. Message from the I-Ching for Virgo for the month of September. $62. Rabbit. Doesn't matter. I'll hold it. I'll hold it for you, Virgo. Number 62. Xiao, preponderance of the small. Okay. Above thunder, below mountain. Thunder on the mountain, a call to awareness. Great success comes not only through monumental acts, but also by attending to small matters with the same dedication and attention. Thunder itself cannot change the mountain, but its presence speaks of changes to come nonetheless. Attention paid to seemingly inconsequential things may prove vital to success. Observe right behavior at all times and offer courtesy to all beings, however lowly. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Okay. You know the virtue, the true virtue of a man or a woman by the way they treat those who can't help them or can't hurt them, right? Just for the purpose of being kind. Right, so next, you just came in the middle of Virgo and that's your sun sign. That's cool. Yeah, watch the replay once we're done. Okay, so next is Libra. Hey, Libra. How's it going? Happy birthday to the early Libras who celebrate at the end of September. 0 to 9 degrees Libra. What does September have in store for you? Five of Swords in reverse again. It's also a crunch time to make a decision and to not sit on the fence. Worst case, you can turn back and make a different choice, but you won't know unless you decide. You won't know if a decision was the right decision or the wrong decision unless you decide. You're not going to know from vacillating, from analysis paralysis, from thinking about it, just from experiencing a decision. That's how you'll know. I want to see if I can contribute to better light. Is this helpful? Show us for Libra, please. Hey, Venus in its glory. Empress, Temperance, and Ace of Pentacles. There's a profound birth of the healed, empowered, divine feminine coming through here. You're done making apologies. You're done trying to please others. You're taking your inner fragmented aspect and you're proud of them, those who are beautiful and those that are not, those that are powerful and those that are not, etc. And you're turning them into magic and you're creating a new sense of self that's being birthed here. The goddess archetype, the creator of life, the womanhood, the feminine womanhood. It's not just about being a woman. Having a vagina is not enough. It's the femininity of it, the energy. Right? If it's okay for you to be a woman somewhere, as long as you act like a man, look like a man, talk like a man, feel like a man, walk like a man, then it's not okay for you to be a woman. It's not true feminism. It's still misogyny. As soon as you act like a woman, then suddenly it's not okay or slutty. That's misogyny. Worse, actually, because it's guised with virtue, right? And you're breaking out of it. You're like, fuck this, bitches. I'm a woman. Assuming that you are, right? And not only am I not apologizing for it, I'm owning it and I'm utilizing it to heal, to bear life, to create and to heal, to make the impossible possible. And if you're a male Libra or a masculine Libra, so this is someone in your life or a message for you to honor. Maybe you thought of yourself as someone who honors women, but what I just said kind of showed you that maybe you weren't, right? And it's kind of like a message: treat a woman with respect and reverence when she's a woman, not according to how you perceive her to be or how you perceive her to need to be. Not the good kind, right? Whatever that means, but whatever it is. There's also an incredible amount of abundance here. These are very fortunate cards. Like you make a decision, you step out of the fence, you own up to yourself somehow, or you show reverence to a woman. You either show reverence to yourself or you show reverence to a woman outside of you. And that just opens up the portal of blessings. It's like Goddess approves. Tara approves. You know, Terra is the we can say tierra, which is soil, but I mean Terra, like the feminine aspect of the Buddha, the feminine Buddha. Some of you, you feel like your healing abilities have been siphoned somehow, but as you tap into your divine femininity, they come through. So some of you, your healing comes through from your womanhood. So when you act like, talk like, feel like, dress like, etc., you evoke it. Even in the face of the Hierophant. Do not do this. Someone requires you to hide. Look at this. Does this look, this is her. Does she look like someone who needs to do this? To hide the moon, the goddess, and to surrender to someone who would lash her? Because a book says so? Where's your heart? In your tail. Your tail beneath your legs, between your legs. Rise. Say no. I will not dishonor myself, or I will not dishonor her. Do not lose the blessings of creation. Libra. Hi, Patrick. Welcome. Anything else about this? Yep. Nine of Cups and Five of Wands. Fasten your seatbelt, guys, because it's going to be a long live because we're 30 minutes in and we're still on just the second sign. That's cool. Love it. Let's just, you know, melt into it. Okay. Nine of Cups and Five of Wands. And let me feel that you're here with me, guys. Comment, share, donate, support, do something. Let me feel you guys the way you can. Okay, whether it's monetary or just by participation, the way you can. But participate. Show me that you're here, okay? Contribute to the energy. Nine of Cups, Five of Wands. Someone wants something from you, expects something from you in a certain specific way. I want it that way. Tell me why and nothing but they want it that way. Whatever that way is. And it can get you what you want. If you give it to them the way they want it, it can get you what you want. But in the long run, what would be the price? You will be setting the premise to them being like, it works. Coercing Libra, controlling Libra, works. Manipulating, triangulating, making others kind of partake, it works. And then so you might get what you want in the short run, but then in the long run, you will lose yourself. Careful. 'Cause I want it that way. Tell me why. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the light. I need great light. Don't we all? Don't we all, babies? Let's see, maybe this way. Huh? Do I look? Okay. That was the message. Let's do now I-Ching for Libra. I-Ching for Libra. Right. Message for Libra from the I-Ching, please. Rebecca is saying, you're speaking my history. I'm no longer a slave. No, you're not. Did you watch the 13th element of Zen Master, Master, and Butterfly? I want you to watch it and comment what you think of it. Like, not right now, but on the video after you watch it. To empower you. The subtleties of Zen master and disciple versus master and slave. Thank you, Sandy. Okay, Libra, I-Ching for Libra. Number 64. Let's read. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Sometimes it's cute. I want it that way. Sometimes it's sexy. I guess it depends. Wichi, prima del compim. Oh, I'm in the Spanish. Sorry. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I'm not good enough for this. Wichi, before completion, above fire, below water. Fire over water, things must find their natural place. In nature, fire burns upward and water flows downward. They do not combine in these positions, so no immediate progress is made. Making sure that everything is serving its natural purpose will ensure a positive outcome. Attend to details as completion draws near. Help things move naturally towards success. Imagine telling a fire it needs to work harder at being water. Imagine you tell water it needs to work harder at being soil. You'll just be suppressing, oppressing, and shaming them. You got to work with water to be the best water. You got to work with fire to be the best fire. That is our job in this world of fragmentation and elements. We're not here to control nature. We're here to honor it and live by it because we chose to come here to samsara. It's not hell, it's school. And sometimes school feels like hell. But you're not going to graduate by missing classes or trying to skip things or conflate lessons. And if a teacher teaches math in a poetry class and poetry in a math class, the students will know neither math nor poetry. Why am I upset? All right, who are we doing now? Scorpio. Patrick, so I work with my hands. I focus on staying energetically connected, though. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, Scorpio, how's it going? Scorpio for September. Sun, Moon, Rising. I do recommend watch for your progressed signs as well, especially the rising, if you know it. Scorpio, we have Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords. We have Pisces, Virgo axis, Aries, Libra axis. The cosmos versus the matrix, the matter, and then the self versus the we. I shouldn't say versus, I should say and. Scorpio. Going about it alone is not going to work for you from here on. You gotta work with and for another and other. Give yourself to them. Believe in them. Love and cherish and protect them. If someone around you feels unsafe, they will not be able to open up to you. They will not be able to learn from you, whatever applies. When someone doesn't feel safe, they're in their survival mechanism. That's where they're operating from. Someone is hungry, starving, you're not going to teach them math. They're not going to listen. It's not going to be observed. Never mind. Soaked. Make someone feel like you care about them, like you cherish them, like you're hearing them, like you're there for them, like you show up for them, like you stand up for them. And they will give themselves to you with full trust. Five of Pentacles. Something ends, some sort of painful relationship, karmic. Six of Wands. And it makes room for someone very special for you. They're a leader in their own right. Very charismatic. People kind of gravitate towards listening to them or following them or whatever the case may be. They know how to turn everything into opportunity. And they were around you, but you weren't exactly seeing them for what they are. I think you were busy with other things, maybe with this other relationship. Some of my back's hurting. Vito, can you get me a pillow? Vito is a sweet dog laying right next to me. You can't bring me a pillow. But it was a nice try. Hey, you. The Death card. In September, there's a full moon eclipse in Pisces. That's in your 5th house. There's going to be a rebirth there when it comes to your heart and your emotional space and what you are naturally drawn to. No longer to trauma bonds. The next is inspiration. Something is lost. Something that was a part of your life for a very long time that you grieve. And that's hard in and of itself. It also makes room for the new life. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's what you're going through. It's a completion of the world. End of a chapter. You've mastered, you've learned, you've ascended this. And you're now moving into a phase where you're going to grow and strengthen and evolve from joy, from harmony, from togetherness. Okay, let's do the I-Ching for Scorpio. Scorpio for September I-Ching message. I don't think we need this light anymore. Message from the I-Ching for Scorpio, please, for September. Number 52. Let's read. Okay. Can keeping still. Above mountain, below mountain. A mountain range, the quietness of rest. Mountains close together enhance each other's stillness and stability. They form a sanctuary where the demands of the world can be set aside and all movement ceases. When one enters into such a spirit of stillness, restlessness disappears. The heart is soothed into quietness. The time of keeping still will be followed by a time of movement. But for now, this moment is all there is. The transition between the stages. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, thank you. Now we have Sagittarius. By the way, can you guys hear me well? Is the sound... So Saggy, thank you for your patience. I'm going to check the sound for a moment just to make sure that we have everything to the best as possible. Saggy. Ah, Okay, I just upended it. It wasn't the ideal sound, but now it's a bit better. I'm feeling like changing a deck. So let's change a deck for now. Maybe we'll come back to the spellcasters, but oh, I haven't worked with the Morgainne Greer for a while. Okay. Sagittarius, please, for the month of September. Six of Cups. I'm just trying to figure out the light here. That's better, but it's going to be hard for me to reach the screen. Okay. Sagittarius for September. We started with Six of Cups. Knight of Cups. I'm hearing the word fatherhood, like a father. Fathering children. The Chariot. There's a lot of Cancer energy here. A lot of water. Cardinal water, a lot of movement. Emotional turmoil. Something to do with the past that is returning swiftly, powerfully. That's the better word. Remember me. You do remember them. Ooh. What is going on here with Sagittarius? The Emperor. The Emperor and the Chariot. Something very, like a very strong leader, masculinity. Doesn't have to be a male, to be a woman, but there's something to do with leadership, position of power, authority. One that is very commanding. Kind of connects to the fatherhood. King of Cups. Interesting. We had the Knight of Cups, but I read him like the King of Cups, and now the King of Cups comes out. Interesting. I don't know if you're a father, or you have a father figure, or there's someone in your life that serves like a father figure. But there's something about the relationship with them that is very sentimental at this time, becomes very emotional. And there's keep hearing the word remember me, remember. I don't know, are they asking you to remember them? Or are you asking them? There's some ancestral karma here involved. Family, lineage, they want you to continue something. Maybe they want to pass the baton to you. It involves pain. Maybe maybe they're leaving and they're like, you need to carry this on, right? Maybe they're, what's the word? Leaving a business, leaving a position, leaving a place. And they're like, it's yours now. It's your responsibility now. It's in your hands now. You get to continue this. There are secrets involved. High Priestess. Doing it your way. You gotta do it your way. You gotta find your own way. You gotta carry my baton, but you gotta do it your way. Why is my stomach so heavy by this? It's like there's sadness involved. Four of Cups. It's like maybe you don't believe that you can do that. Maybe you don't believe you're ready, but you are. Whether you're ready or not, it's given to you, right? Need fluids. Eight of Cups. Yeah, someone is leaving. Either you're leaving or they're leaving, and someone with very profound influence on you. And it's like you've learned what you had to learn. You've um, gained what you had to gain. And it's time for you to take the baton and move on. So there is kind of walking away from a very influential figure coming through here. Could be the other way around. It could be, okay, it could be you giving that to someone else. I mean, Saggy is the sign of the teacher. So maybe it's like time to spread your wings kind of thing. And it's like you don't know the destination. You just know that it's time to transition. Page of Pentacles. You want to like, there's a lot of taking care of the details and um, for very few of you, some of you, there's an elderly person who knows, I don't know, for whatever reason, someone knows that they're passing, so they're like taking care of their will or you know, they're putting things in order kind of thing. Not for everybody. It's like, don't take it. It's not, if this is your case, then you would already know. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. I said enough. Next is the I-Ching for Saggy. What's going on in the I-Ching for Sagittarius for September? Just one and two, just one. Okay. Number 16. All right, let's read. First, let's see what's up with you guys in the chat. Oh, nothing new. All right. Okay. So we've been on Sagittarius. So number 16. Okay. You, enthusiasm, above thunder, below earth. Thunder emerges from the earth. Music inspires enthusiasm. Effective leaders do not seek to shape opinion or change minds, but rather they rose popular sentiment into real action. Like rolling thunder, music can open a mystical gateway to emotions that draw people together with a united heart. The people then rise in enthusiasm for a cause, an undertaking, or even a war, depending. I added the depending. Okay. Thank you, Saggies. Oh. Okay, next is Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. How are you? Thank you for being here. So, Capricorn for September, please. Capricorn for September. Page of Pentacles one more time. I'm picking up that he's coming through as a messenger, a message. A hangman telling me to wait on something. Someone's like, wait, not yet. Wait for the right timing. I'll let you know. So September is kind of like a waiting game. The right time might be in September, but you want to wait on someone's confirmation or more information. Wait for their message. Wait for their cue. It would work out better that way. Wow. The Empress in Strength. There's a payout for good karma that is coming your way, Capricorn, something that you've done wise and good, where you thought of the greater good or weren't in a hurry to sell out. It's going to be worth the while. You'll get something much better, or you'll get the thing that you wanted that you gave up on because you didn't like the way. You were like, that's not how I want it. Yeah, I want this amount of money, but that's dirty money. Or I want this position, but not in this way, not by backstabbing. So like something like that, like where you said no and agreed to stay little or not have what it is that you want. But that somehow really, karmically works well for you, and you're gaining either a position of power, authority, blessing of some sort, good fortune, this increase of life force from the universe, a blessing from someone. You're being blessed by someone that, their energy of blessing means a lot. Like, being blessed by them is really being blessed. Like maybe it's like a sacred person, a holy person, or someone with I know. There's a recovery of a woman who's going to feel better this month. They're going to strengthen, um, get their life force back, their energy, their vitality. Maybe you've put some things on hold to help take care of someone close to you, seemingly giving up on something or sacrificing something, but it's still going to be there for you, or you're going to get something better. You're like, oh my God, that turned out really for the best. The High Priestess. You're being blessed by it's like you've been really good to a woman who is very sacred, and you didn't know that about her. So you've sacrificed and given without expecting anything. You didn't think this person can do anything for you, but it turns out that there was something about them you didn't know, and could be something energetically, or could be status of some sort, right? Could be energetic position of authority, or like spiritual authority, or just regular authority, but there, it's like you're getting rewarded for it, either by the universe, or by them directly. Or they're giving you a really good advice that is going to turn out to be worthy of gold. It's like in gratitude. This is someone that deals with animals, the Hangman and Strength and the Empress. There's something to do with animal communication. Um, no, not animal sacrifice. I don't know who needs to hear it over there, but no, not that. Um, I think I'm going to leave it there. That's the message for Capricorn. Now, let's see from the I-Ching for Capricorn for September. You're a Cappy Patrick? That's cool. Okay. Message from the I-Ching for my Cappy seekers, please. Number 2. Right. Exciting. Let's read. Kun the receptive. Above earth, below earth. Earth upon earth. Devotion brings wholeness. There is a time to lead and a time to let others lead. Devotion is the graceful application of service to something worthy, as a mare willingly carries a kind rider over the earth. Her strength and nobility are not taken from her. So it is with humans when they allow themselves to be wisely guided rather than acting on their own initiative. That's awesome. Try to kind of connect this message with the message that was given from the cards. Okay. That's a good message. Thank you. Right. Next is Aquarius. Hey, Aquas. How are you? Welcome to September. What does September have in store for my Aquarius seekers? For Aquarius, please. King of Cups. You're really in your feels. I'll go over something. The Hangman. You want to help someone. Some of you even want to sacrifice yourself for someone. Hold on that. You really, really believe in this person. 2 Two of Pentacles. Some of you are debating if to make a big change in your life, to do with them, to follow them. Could be a move, could be putting something else on hold, like a different goal or something. To either be with this person or follow this person, whatever applies, right? Knight of Rods. You're presented with an opportunity, and you will embark on a journey, either inner pilgrimage or an actual outer pilgrimage, but there is some sort of journey taken here with this person that you're choosing to follow, or given the option to do so. Nine of Cups. I think you're going to say yes. It's a wish fulfillment. It's something that feels very dreamy, like a wish come true. Eight of Cups. You're just going to follow them wherever they go because you just believe in them. And it's like with Eight of Cups, we don't need to see what's next. We just kind of, we know it's time to be on the move or change or let go of something, and we trust that we'll be guided to the best place for us spiritually. And that's the case here. And you trust it. You truly, truly trust it. Hearing the song, I will follow you wherever you may go. Oh, follow him. There isn't an ocean to be, a mountain so high that could keep me away. So, aqua, a romantic aqua. It's more than that. I got immediately like, I said romantic, and it's like, Spirit immediately was like, it's more than that. It's very, not that there's nothing, romance is very true and very genuine and very, very important, but Spirit is like, is saying, it's bigger than that. It's not to say that it's not that if that's the case, or that it contradicts that. It's not to say that two truths can't coexist, but depending on your situation, it's bigger than that. It's very interesting when Spirit yells at you energetically. It's not like you hear the sound or a shriek, but it's like your brain just suddenly gets overwhelmed. It's flooded with like, ah. Okay. I'm hearing some of you, it's not you're not an Aquarius, or you're not dealing with an Aquarius, but it's something to do with February, Aquarius season, end of January, February. Where are we now? We're in the end of August, September, October, November, December, I don't know. 5-6 months. I don't know. And Pisces is also coming through, so it could be Pisces. So something between January and March, between Capricorn season and Pisces season. So Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces season wise. Sorry, I don't need to speak all of my thought process out loud. And Spirit really needs to stop yelling at me energetically. This is really, it's not actually yelling at me. It's not like in a bad way. It's just in a very intense way. Okay, what is it? Aquarius, or whoever is watching. Five of Cups. It's going to be a price to pay. Knight of Swords. Someone is not going to be very pleased. Prepare for that. There's going to be a price to pay. Someone will not be pleased. And they're going to become really aggressive in their behavior. and picking up an emotional abuse suddenly, and it's from another energy. It's from a different energy, an outside energy, to do with this person or to do with you or to do with the both of you. Mostly to do with that person. It's a warning to be careful, because this person is going to be very, they're not going to like it. They're going to feel like it's coming at their expense. Okay? And they're going to employ emotionally abusive tactics. Aquarius, some of you need to leave someone to go with someone else, okay? For some of you, it's romantic. For some of you, it's something else. But either way, whoever you're leaving, it's getting really, 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 like they're really losing it. They're showing their true colors. So just stay grounded and ooh, stay grounded, Aqua. Good luck. Okay. Sandy, I'm not sure if there's a delay. There's probably a delay or something, because only now I'm seeing that you wrote Sagittarius, but I just finished Aquarius. So there's probably a delay. But thank you so much for doing this nonetheless. Appreciate you. Okay, message from the I-Ching for Aqua. Please. Message from the I-Ching for Aquarius. Number 13. Okay. Let's read. Tongjen Fellowship. Above heaven, below fire. Fire under heaven. Unity within diversity. A signal fire burning under an open sky can be seen for miles if conditions are right. Such a fire will draw allies and kindred spirits. Congenial fellowship in public will attract more people to your cause. A diverse alliance that shares common goals can accomplish even the most difficult tasks. Yeah, there's something very like rigid. Very prideful, very non-inclusive, almost supremacist. Mine is the right way, it's the way. Anything that deviates from it is like, yeah, so, okay, this energy is really heavy for me. So Spirit, please let me go of this. The message is done. Okay, next, thank you. Next is Pisces. Better. Pisces, how's it going, sweethearts? Pisces for September. The sun transiting Virgo, but the earth transits Pisces. The earth is in your sign right now. So happy earth birthday, Pisces. Let's see what we have in store for you. Different deck. Okay, time to change a deck. Oh, it's the animals. That's cute. Let's put them outside in case I want to use them. But I need a tarot deck. The Light Seers, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, almost halfway through. Told you it's gonna be long. I know I forgot it to do longer readings right now, so that's what we're doing. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. So Pisces, for September. What's going on, Pisces? Pisces, Pisces. Nine of Pentacles and Page of Cups, which is Virgo, Pisces. Okay. You've been creating, or you are creating, an incredible life for yourself that is based on your creativity and your unique spark and unique touch. Maybe you're designing something that is yours. Maybe you're having this creative project that really reflects your unique style. It's also a call to you to like dress like you feel inside, meaning not like if I'm sad, dress sad, and if you're happy, dress happy. I mean, like express your internal matrix uh, with how you dress. Something about it would kind of uplift you or help draw your tribe or people who resonate with you and manifest situations that are more in alignment with you. I see a success here, something that you worked hard to achieve, but you also put your heart in it. And there is someone who's daydreaming about you a lot. Like they're really thinking about you all the time. The Death card, you've transformed something in them. You have like this profound effect on them. And they're seeing life through a different lens now. They're thinking of things differently. So you are really serving as an inspiration to them in a way that makes them really transform. And at first it was not romantic, but now they're thinking, do I have feelings for them? Like they're thinking they're starting to have feelings for you, like they're falling in love with you. So it went from appreciation, admiration to maybe falling in love because you touched them on a very core level. Saturn and Neptune. Saturn is moving back into Pisces this month. Time to tie up some loose ends to do with your choices, persona. The Chariot, and I see a journey of some sort. Maybe you're moving, transitioning, maybe going from being single to being partnered. You're like, maybe you've been single for a very long time, or this person inspired by you has been single for a long time. And now they're like, you make them want to like be in partnership. Either way, I see a change in status. Five of Wands. There are like all kinds of opinions here pulling in different directions, maybe even competing over your attention, Pisces. Needing to prove themselves. This person feels like, okay, this person feels like they need to prove themselves to you, like that they're worthy of you somehow, that they can be the man or the woman that you deserve. And they're willing to go through a lot and put in a lot of effort and devotion, because this person believes in you. Hey, Vito. Page of Pentacles. I think September is going to be very meaningful for this connection, for this situation. And there's something to do with skill, with talent, something that you know how to do with your hands, a craft of some sort that you might be thinking of like trying out as a business, or maybe you'll start wearing your clothes, or, you know, wearing what it is that you're doing so that people can be inspired and ask you, hey, where is this from? And then little by little, it will be a start, and that might turn into a business. But that's a whole other reading in and of itself. Okay, let's pull I-Ching for you, Pisces. Okay, thank you, Patrick. Bye. Okay, I-Ching for Pisces for September. Okay. 34. Let's read. So, Ta Chuang, the power of the great. Above thunder, below heaven. Thunder in heaven, respecting the established order. The power of heaven is heard in the voice of the thunder, which proclaims its vastness. The populace is compelled to obey what cannot be changed at present. Thus are tyrants raised to power by the oppression of dissenting voices. But those who rule with justice may engender obedience born of respect. I don't know who needed to hear that, but there you go. And I have no idea how it connects to this reading, but maybe it's like completely two different messages that needed to be heard. Okay, Pisces, thank you. Leading with inspiration versus leading with fear. Okay. Next we have Aries. How are you guys? Thank you for tuning in. Who do we have left? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Ophiuchus. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing long readings for you guys. All right. Okay. That's good. Aries, force. If you haven't yet pressed the like button, please do, and thank you. Aries, message for Aries. for September. Oh my God, I feel such a heavy heart. What's going on with Aries? Sending Aries love and light and merit. What's going on, Aries? What's going on with you guys? September. Something is realized. There's a realization of some sort. An acknowledgement of some sort. Could be something that you're going through internally. King of Pentacles. There's a sense of responsibility coming through here. The King of Pentacles. Something that you like, this is my responsibility. This is my across the big. And you're doing it with grace. You don't look fazed by it, but you are. Judgment. Inside, there's an incredibly powerful process of reckoning, realizing, a breakout of a certain systematic, practical way of thinking about yourself or about something. And the inside are starting, like, your mind, your system, your habit will do one thing and force of a habit, and your inside, your gut, your entire essence will like be swirling and twirling and not letting you have inner peace with things that used to be peaceful or easy or normal. Now suddenly things feel out of place. Seemingly nothing has changed, but everything has changed. Okay. Once more, please, for Aries. 5 of Cups. It's like you're hearing a call. What is this call? It's something sadness. There's something really sad about this call. Like someone is telling me that they're sad. I'm thinking like someone's trying to express to you their sadness, right? Whatever their process is. And I don't think they feel heard. I feel like it's going into a screening of some sort that doesn't hear them, or it's going through some sort of translation that doesn't translate right. Um, so there's a retrieval or they retract. They, what's the word? Like an injured animal that goes to hide, goes into hiding. They kind of they go into their shell. Their shell. Okay. Um, transformation, they feel they are alone in the tower. They would break down, that this person is going through, and it's like they keep it like, they're like, okay, I don't feel heard. I don't feel heard. I don't feel acknowledged. They kind of retract, not retract, that's not the word, retrieve or something, go into the show, and they go through that breakdown by themselves. But here you are, sitting there as if you're there, but you're not. I'm telling you, I'm getting a headache. What is helpful? Seven of Wands. Meditation. But look, this light here. Don't look at wall, look at the inner light. So sometimes the wall bounces ourselves back to us and we can reflect. But sometimes the wall is so solid that it only serves as something to hold our solid opinions because we look at the wall, right, as we meditate and we just kind of circulate the thoughts, the opinions, the perspective. And as we circulate it, as we let it kind of bounce back at us, reflect back at us, get solidified. It's telling you, don't look at the wall. I'm going to name this. Look within, but not at the part within that is solid, that is concrete, but the part within that is immovable, that is a portal to the cosmos, that is infinite. I wrote once that what was it? Hold on. Nothing blinds our sense of truth as much as our sense of righteousness. Okay, so the wall reflecting back at you, that's your sense of righteousness. The inner light here is your sense of truth. Don't be stuck on the immovable, on the thing that, like you're looking for the thing that is immovable. And Spirit is saying, no, you don't want the immovable. The immovable. There is no such thing as immovable in any ever. Not in the human condition, not outside of it, not in this world, not outside of it. There's no such thing as immovable. There's no such thing as immovable. Maybe there's another word for it. But the star. Give yourself to the movement, because as soon as you tap into the immovable, you'll be able to, you'll have control, you'll have access to the immovable in general, right? To the matter, the empty space, to the cosmos, the cosmic Buddha, God, divine. Why do I keep doing this? I'm sorry, am I giving you a headache? Um, okay, I-Ching, I-Ching for Aries. I-Ching for Aries for September. Number 14. Tayu, possession in great measure. Above fire, below heaven. Fire in heaven, everything is illuminated. The light of the sun reveals both good and evil on the earth below. The possession of such awareness brings challenges as well as benefits. Take advantage of this clarity to examine the uses of power in yourself and in others. A truly great person does not need bravado to shine. Virtue and kindness are brightest. I like that. Thank you, Aries. Good luck. Have a wonderful September. Next is Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Oh, we're getting there. Message for Taurus, please. For September. How are you guys doing over there? Is everything okay? Can you see everything well? Can you hear well? Taurus. What's happening for Taurus for September? Taurus, where are you? Where's Taurus? You were like, where's Taurus? Where are you? Not buried, planted. Where's Taurus? The fuck? No, it's not. It's not like that. It's not literal. It's symbolic. It's that phrase when you feel like you're buried, you're just planted so that as a seed, so that you can grow. There's like a time of hibernation for that. It's interesting because September is like a beautiful fall time, but this hibernation that is coming through. Taurus for September. Queen of Wands. Wherever you're at, you're creating. You're reclaiming your joie de vivre, joy of life. I'm the boss of me and the creative force. Oh, I'm just noticing the cute black cat here. The magic. So you're working with your magic, your inner cat, okay, with your inner black. And you're doing it with grace and confidence and elegance. You're not explaining yourself. So here the force doesn't explain themselves. Some people will not know where you're at. The cross washer, you're welcome to check. Maybe it's not personal. You're called to check it. For Taurus. You might be part of a creative project. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck could be a wish fulfillment, something that really happy. You're like, oh my God. Come on, cards. Come on, spirit. Pull out the message for Taurus. Okay. The World and Eight of Cups. You're starting to experience, but not just in the mind because we study it, but in your system. It's starting to trickle into your system. Bigger picture that allows you to, with ease, to come and go, to hold and to let go. It's like you're holding this creative power in your hands. You're not doing this. You're just, it's like, it's just, it sits there for you. It's as magical and joyful as like having a butterfly land on your palm and then just sit there. You're like, that's fantastic, you know? Um, and okay, you're you're going back to your joy, your creative outlet. Um, I feel like maybe you've been feeling a little bit suffocated or restricted in your expression, maybe judged, and you're like, no, there's light, there's love, there's laughter, there's joy. Life is short. Why? It's like suddenly it dawns on you, like, why? Um, and you're just letting it go. You're letting go of something that you were either holding on to or was holding on to you, or you were really trying. You were really trying, and you're like, I'm trying, it's not working. Why do I keep trying? Let my natural creative spark to just kind of speak for itself and see what comes. And then something comes, you know, an opportunity that gets manifested. Things. I see you breaking out of a karmic cycle. And it's not easy. Like I feel like you're being tested somehow. Um, I think there's something that people are competing over that is going to be yours in September that you're going to win, get, receive, whatever applies, and um, and you're going to do that with inspiration and with ease. You're not going to put in effort. You're just gonna be like, if it's mine, it's gonna be mine. If it's not, it's fine. I think that works with the universe or with this thing. They like the nonchalant attitude. Whoever is involved or is there to give it to you or to choose you or to whatever you could be a person, could be a musician, could be the universe. This approach of ease and nonchalant really works somehow. That's kind of like getting what you wanted as soon as you just don't work for it, kind of thing. Um, anything else about this for Taurus? Definitely. Okay. There's something that keeps pulling you back in, Taurus. Keeps it has some sort of power. Maybe a person, a situation that really knows how to puppeteer you, what to say, what to do, um, and they're still there in the month of September. Like it's almost like as soon as you start being happy and free, suddenly someone is like, "Wait, Taurus is happy and free without me. Now I want Taurus, or now I'm going to." there's something to do with control, um, more than actual wanting your, sorry, more than wanting your company, or it's about control. It's someone that was really gotten used to controlling you. You're like, wait, Taurus, here's what I have to offer you. Here's the apple. What say you? You say whatever you want, Taurus. I don't know. Maybe it's a devil you need to dance with. I don't know. Six of Wands, Five of Wands. Just go with your success. If you're on a winning streak, don't pass on it to go back to a situation that wasn't good for you. I see recognition for you. I see success. I see achievement. I see some sort of recognition. Celebrate it somehow. Some of you are going to be like center stage, literally, like maybe a performer. This is from September, you know? Choose your victory. Okay. Oh, I-Ching. I-Ching for Taurus, please. For the month of September. Number 23. Let's read it. Okay. Pole splitting apart. Above mountain, below earth. Earth pushes the mountain. Splitting apart brings ruin. The earth is supported. The mountain is stable and strong. The image of the earth pushing up against the mountain is like a split caused by earthquake. The stability is compromised such that the mountain itself may fall. The situation is ruinous. A wise person will remain still and quiet until the danger passes. Okay. Something that's had a possessive hold on you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, um, is starting to crumble. They're starting to lose power, lose control, and they want to use you to regain to it. If you're already wiser, if you already know, just things happen. Um, don't let them use you to continue doing what they were doing, especially if you're on the receiving end of that as well. Other people as well. And, and it's almost like people are like um, starting to match versions, or like not match versions, I'm sorry, share their side, their perspective. It's like of the puzzle fall into place, and an image comes through about the situation where, oh my God, maybe someone has been playing a lot of people, like puppeteering others to kind of dance to their flute, picking up on like divide and conquer of some sort, where you would divide people or to stay in control of them. So let's say you knew that you really get along with someone, influence or position, so they would make sure you don't talk to them, you don't match versions, or update each other, or figure something. And that is starting to come out and be known. And it's like a domino effect. It's almost like one whistleblower after the other. Like one person blows the whistle, that something similar happened to me. Or oh yeah, that happened to me. Is that why you were not? Is that why you did that? And it turns out it just kind of points to one source, specific source of all of that. And I feel like you're recognizing, or others are recognizing, that there has been some kind of foul play. I did not see the tower, so I think in September it's still a process, possibly. Um, but did I not just say I did not see the tower? No, there's also the collapse. The tower can be subtle sometimes, and it gets something gets chipped at little by little until it no longer has structure. Okay, next. How are we doing, guys? Oh my God, you guys have been quiet. Where are you? Talk to me. Are you still in tune? Because I see you in. Okay, so next is Gemini. We have Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Ophiuchus. Mm-mm-mm. A different. Okay, okay, okay. I forget what this deck is called, but it's pretty. Okay, Gemini. Gemini for September, please. And search for Gemini seekers for September. Five of Wands and the High Priestess. Five of Wands have been coming up a lot. The High Priestess also came through a few times. There's a competition over a position. Who will claim the position, the role, the authority, the status? Um, and so different people are like presenting themselves or competing, and there's a silent observation of different candidates, and the decision will be made behind the scenes. Six of Wands, and there will be a victor in September. So a decision will be made. Someone gets the claims position. Okay. Well, what does Gemini need to know? Four of Wands. Five, six, four of Wands. Okay. Lots of fire. It's for the better. Four of Wands is a very positive card. So there's going to be six of Wands, four of Wands. This is something that is going to be guided by wisdom and spiritual truth. Use this here. And there's going to be some sort of celebration, either of a union or of a position or of both. There's a lot of people involved in this. Show me more about this, please, for Gemini. For September. Four of Pentacles. Maybe it's something that you're timid about or worried about or threatened by or not happy about. There's something about it that kind of scares you. Nine of Wands that you feel like you need to be defensive with. Um, yeah, this is not something you want. It's something that you're very sad about. I hope it's not. It could. So if let's say you're stepping down from something, right? Let's say you're a manager and you're quitting, or you're like choosing to have a different role in a company that more suits you at this time. So people are starting to like compete for your position. Okay, and someone wins and they get it. Everybody's happy and they celebrate, and you're like, why are you so happy? So it's not like entirely right. It's not like a surprise. It's not like behind your back. It's something that it's a process that you're involved with. Just an example. It's like, but you thought you were okay with it, but then you're realizing you're not okay with it. There's like sweet and sour kind of vibe. Like broke up with someone, you thought you didn't care about them, and then they're meeting someone new, and they're really happy, and you're like, well, something along those lines. So many different types of situations, but it's time to let go because this is happening, as the cards show. Anything like this for Gemini, that's helpful for Gemini, beautiful Gemini seekers. King of Pentacles. This will, you'll have something else that is really, really good for you, that will bring you stability and satisfaction. So focus on that because this is really going to work out in your benefit, and or this is a process that will take up until January, Capricorn season. So for some of you, it's happening in September. For some of you, sometime from now until um, end of January. And you're going to get a different position, a really good one. Uh, that fits your personality better. I'm picking up. That you can be more appreciated for. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Sandy, for updating. Geminis, this is happening for the better. This is happening not to you, it's happening for you. Okay, let's see what the I-Ching has. Haha. I-Ching for Gemini, please. 20. Koan contemplation, above wind, below earth. Wind above earth, contemplation brings perspective. On the ground, the air is still, but at a height, the winds blow. Standing upon a tall tower, one feels the purifying force of the wind. From this high place, contemplation brings perspective and clarity. The potential for spiritual power is fulfilled. That's beautiful. Spiritual power as opposed to just power. Okay. All right. Love you, Jemmies. Next is Cancer. Message for Cancer, please. For September. Cancer, where are you? Busy. You're like, where am I? I'm busy. I'm working. I'm doing. I have. That's where I am. Does Cancer need to know September? King of Swords. Delegate. Prioritize. Collaborate. You can't do it all by yourself. You gotta let people help. You gotta trust them enough to guide them to do something. And if they do something shitty, correct it. Will still be very helpful. September calls for working with, not outside. And you're like, but they'll hurt me, but they'll mess it up. Maybe. And then you'll deal with it. But the benefits will outweigh the potential issues. The Hermit. Hello. Be wise, be mature. Make it about yourself. Don't make it about the credit. That's what is really underlining all of this. You're like, you want to be able to say, I did it all on my own. That's very cool. But then you won't reach far. Put the credit aside. It's okay. You have that wisdom to know better than that, right? The truth is, you're scared to open up and you want to be alone. And that's okay. But this thing that you're working on or doing, you just can't do it on your own. It doesn't have to be work, by the way. It could be family responsibilities, many things. You might be teaching something very important and you have a sense of responsibility and you don't want to delegate it to assistants. You want to make sure everything is taught properly. Seven of Swords. There's a way to go about it, you can do it. The way to go about it, you can do it. Again, with the devil, it's ego. It's ego. I love it's ego. You can't be the gatekeeper of knowledge. You can't be the gatekeeper of medicine. It's not your position. It's not your role. It's not within your divine permission. Sorry. Someone has to tell me this. It's not about responsibility. It's about control. Now, it could be the other way around. You could be dealing with someone who claims responsibility for you, but they're actually just trying to control you. And don't gaslight yourself. Don't try to smart ass yourself, explaining to yourself why you need to do it this way. And when you gaslight yourself, you end up gaslighting others. Page of Pentacles. I'm picking up that humility and service will go a really long way. Be a team member, contribute from your talent, from your skill, contribute, show that you're awesome, that you're knowledgeable. Just make it a contribution as opposed to like, let's go big, right? It would really work well for you. It would be seen favorably by someone in a position that can be helpful to you. It will be a lot more impressive if you were just doing the best you can, doing what's needed, um, instead of trying to take the entire thing on your own. That would be a lot more impressive to this person. And it could lead to an opportunity, a really good opportunity. And for some of you, you're dealing with a relationship and very, God, what is it with the controller is coming through so much recently. Um, sorry. And you really want to stay in a commitment with them and impress them, but you're just digging yourself a deeper hole. If something is not working out, let it not work out. You know, what's the word? Rejection is protection. If they're constantly super demanding and nothing that you do is good enough and everything you do is just let it all go. I-Ching for Cancer, please. Number 50. Mhm. Thank you for sticking around this entire time. It's awesome. Ting the cauldron. Above fire, below wind. Wood. Wood below fire, spiritual sustenance. Wood feeds fire and keeps it alive. Without this nourishment, the fire will soon die out. In the same way, people need spiritual sustenance to keep the fire of the human spirit alive. The cauldron is a holy vessel into which one places his or her life, an offering to the divine. Such devotion leads to supreme good fortune. All good things proceed from the sacrifice. Take what you need. Be on your way and stop crying your heart out. All the stars fading away. Try not to worry. You'll see them someday. Take what you need. Be on your way. Your heart out. All right. Last but certainly not least. Oh, 'cause you're not last actually, but you're still Leo. And then I'm gonna go with the main part. Hello. How are you guys doing? Great. How you doing? Leo. Oof, Leo. Sup, Leos? Yeah. Happy Pope's birthday. Hope you had a lovely birthday season. Prince of Skulls, again with the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Six of Wands and the Hermit. You can go your own way. I'm so sorry. This is something you're gonna do your own way. You have a specific skill, a specific knowledge, a specific mission, and you need to do it on your own, and you know how to do it better. You should not be taking advice from other people about this. You should not be, you know what to do. If you take advice from others, you'll just be confused. You're supposed to be leading this. You have the inner compass, you have the experience, you have the skill, you have the oomph required, whatever it is. Don't give it to someone else. It's yours to do or to have, or to know how to approach. Otherwise, you'll get messed up. We have Daughter of Skulls. Oh, this one has a Page of Skulls. The other one was the Knight of Pentacles. Same thing, though. Same message. Daughter of Skulls, Two of Cups, and the Star. So this could have to do with love. Yeah. You know this person. You know, the only people who know what's between two people are those two people involved. You know this person very well. You have an intimate understanding of their psyche and of their spirit. Don't be confused by others who mistranslate or don't understand. You really got to trust yourself on this. Trust your intuition, trust your heart, trust your understanding of either this connection or this person or both. Um, Speak to them eye level from a place of love, from a place of eye level, Two of Cups, eye to eye, quality. Um, I think someone told you, I think out that someone told you to be like more assertive or more aggressive or more tough or um, kind of assert your dominance somehow. And their spirit really rebelled against that. And I think you really knew better. Um, a lesson, for yourself to like next time listen to yourself, especially to do with this person. So there's a very complex relationship. There's a lot of layers here. There's spirituality, there's practicality, there's maybe work or study, and then there's romance. And it's something that is yours to navigate through with the steps that you know are right. Um, you can't be confused on this one, but I feel like you got a little bit confused. But let's see more. Let's see more. Bottom of the deck, the hair just keep coming through. Such control here, dominance. I just realized the deck is anti-Semitic. Fuckers. Look at it. Look at what. Well, maybe not because it's the Hierophant, not the devil. It's just the vibe from this specific Hierophant is so dark. Well, it is the vampire. I don't know. That's a rabbit hole I don't want to go into right now. But the Hierophant, there's some sort of authority, some sort of. This is a longer reading than I want it to be, but let's just listen and go with it. Knight of Knives, Knight of Swords. There's someone with an agenda here that is telling you what they want you to do, think, but they say it's for you. They say it's for something higher, but it has to do with them. Um, Someone might be utilizing their power to do so. Okay, this is getting too much. I'm sorry, this is getting too long. I think you're getting what you need to get from this real book. Oh, I-Ching Leo. I-Ching for September. Number 29. Mm. There we go. Can the abysmal. Above water, below water. Water upon water, danger follows danger. Water flows until it meets an obstacle that's contained. Here, water is met only with more water, and its essential abysmal nature. It is crucial that one stays true to oneself when challenging circumstances follow each other. A testing proves the soul's worth. Sincerity brings success in the end. You have the answer. I told you. You know, don't be influenced. Don't be sidetracked. Okay. Wow, wonderful. We went through all the 12 signs. Now we have Ophiuchus. Yay. Ophiuchus /Figure 13. So if you didn't resonate too much with it, watch this. Or if you did want something extra, great, this is your chance. I'm going to do a different deck now for Ophiuchus. Which one? Ophiuchus. What is this? Yes. Tarot of the Divine. Okay, Ophiuchus, we're doing Tarot of the Divine. Ophiuchus for September. And then we're going to do not just the I-Ching, but we're also going to pull a map from the Enchanted map for everyone. Ophiuchus for September. First card out, Emperor. The Rise of the Leader. Okay. Nine of Swords in the face of great suffering. Leader rises. So something messy is going on, and someone needs to lead us from chaos back to order. There needs to be a construct. Because you might be called to lead something or organize something or correct something, cause suffering. Like someone is stepping in, like someone needs to step in into something to bring order, positive order. Two of Cups, bring back unity, bring back connection after pain and loss and divide. Finding what we have in common, what we can do together, but not just with words. Okay? Dictators say the great words, but do the opposite behind the scenes, right? They speak of unity, but then they act with divide behind the curtains. There needs to be alignment between words and actions. There needs to be balance. There needs to be righteousness. Oh, this is an interesting message. There's also a very loving, committed situation that rises after great pain. New birth. We have the Death card. Literally birth. But something will greatly change due to that. Okay, when the seed grows and breaks outside of the soil into a plant. The soil breaks. Something is ending, something is changing, something is leaving, and something new is coming. Birth. I'm also hearing rebirth. There's maybe a rebirth, a re- person is very loyal to you. Someone is very, very loyal to you because, and they're willing to walk with you thick or thin. Nine of Cups and Ten of Wands. Yeah, so this tree, is blossoming it from this skull, right? This skull. Um, and this has been a seed that was planted a long time ago so that it could come out in the right time. So this has been sort of planned by a leader of some sort or by spirit, and they're all everybody here is just pawns in this plan, bigger plan. The Nine of Cups all as well, like things are being brought into resonance and into flow. And there's coming together after some sort of pain or loss or going apart. There's a coming together. There's something that was planted a long time ago, a knowing now blossoms. It's like, oh, perfect timing. Sorry if I'm being too vague or abstract, just a message to the world. And Ace of Cups. So there's love here. This is big love. Very the soul connection, soulmate connection, and there's coming together. There's a commitment, promises made. Um, and there's going to be joy. And don't worry about the boogeyman. Something about this, there's something that was very painful in this process. But things are coming back to life. Everything is going to be okay. Okay, let's do the I-Ching and then the enchanted. And so the I-Ching will be for Ophiuchus. The enchanted will be for everyone until now is gratitude. Ophiuchus. Number 13. Lucky number 13. The number of Ophiuchus. Secret 13. 13th sign of the medicine woman, the divine feminine, of the serpent bearer that can no longer be oppressed and silenced, like corrupt. Let's just say corruption. Tongue Gen Fellowship. Above heaven, below fire. Fire under heaven. Unity within diversity. Beautiful. A signal fire burning under an open sky can be seen for miles if conditions are right. Oh, we read this one already. Such a fire will draw allies and kindred spirits. Congenial fellowship in public will attract more people to your cause. A diverse alliance that shares common goals can accomplish even the most difficult tasks. Yeah, we saw someone rising, a leader bringing people together after divide and separation, and that's really aligning. Okay, now last but not least, the enchanted map right here. Wow, guys, thank you for sticking through. That's awesome. I'm just gonna pull one card and read from it. All my secrets. Spirit. Check out the description box for links, services, if you want to book a session. Go to the existentialshift.as.me. Support. Check out channel memberships for content, extra VIP content, including the Catalyst Tarochi if you want to become a master curator. We also teach spirituality and utilizing the cards. Okay. Presented map for everyone watching. Chanted map for everyone watching. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Number 17, the lookout. Okay, let's read. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Oh, I love this. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. Look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments, revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you look back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic teaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, beautiful seekers. I appreciate you beyond all measure. Stay magic, stay true, stay free. I love you.